everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video that is once again late because I suck and editing takes up so much time and I have a weird schedule and had a crazy week. So I'll try to be more consistent in the future. I'm sorry. Now, what is this video about? It is not a how to fly Calivore video this time around. It is how to salvage a messed up run that happens to feature Calivore this time around. Now, these runs are against max bases, but it is old footage, so it's of when 107s were the max level towers, and unfortunately I don't have an accurate screenshot of Hauhezen's stats at the time, so I'll just edit that when I post the stats. And yeah, I just hope that this will be useful and it'll be a stepping stone for more Hauhezen how to fly videos in the future. Without further ado, let's just dive into it. So to start, you will see my miserable failure with Calivore. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's talk more about how to salvage a run with Hauhezen when you have very little to no rage left over. In this run, I have like a bar and a half left when I start with Hauhezen, and then by the time I face the island, it's 2 rage. For Hauhezen, it's super important to recover since the get-go. It gets easier as you go, but the biggest hurdle is the very start. So at Island 6, we have an ice flag, a fire flag, and a red mage left, as well as the perch. The ice flag is the huge factor of as we start. And we don't have much rage. And we're gonna need to use time shift to kind of regenerate rage. So what I did in this instance is I shifted, and then when I went to the island, I burst down the ice flag really quickly before it went off and blocked my spell, rewound. By the time I face the island again, I have enough rage to use Chrono Shift. I do that, I burst down the fire flag and the red mage, and rather than bursting down the perch, I stasis it, so I can just sit there, regenerate more rage. So now, what's next? I'm sitting there, I'm regenerating rage, but I'm still not going to have much to use for mid-long. But that's okay, I don't panic. I just sit there, use my anomaly once I have enough rage for it, and then I load my stasis so I can go into mid-long and stasis the front 3 and rewind. At this point, I try to delay destroying the perch as much as possible so I can just regenerate rage as much as I can because I need it. And then I have enough rage to use Chrono since there isn't a blue on mid-long. And by the way, if there is a back blue on Island 5, you can get away with using Chrono first and destroying stuff before it's actually in range and gets you out of it. Just a pro tip. Back to the actual run. I use Chrono, I destroy the red mage and the back flag on 5, and then I throw a stasis to lock down the front 3 towers on Island 4. And then from here, things start getting problematic. Super shots are going off. I only have 1 rage. The defenders still have super shots, so I don't really have the liberty to do what I really want to do. So I do what I know to do best and then figure it out from there, which is shift. Because if you shift, then at least you'll be able to go back and somehow make things work. So as I shift, I then destroy the red mage, and I wanted to destroy the ice flag, but I was worried that I would get spell blocked and then missed towers, so I just rewound. And then I started destroying the dark flag. At this point, I really don't have much flexibility, so I decided to leave the other 2 flags just disabled. I didn't touch them. I wasn't going to destroy them. I just let them be. And then I went on to deal with the ice flag in the back. I didn't have much HP, so I just burst it down. Thankfully, it worked. Next, I can take a breath because I made things easier for myself earlier by locking down those 3 towers on 4. So I just used Chrono Shift. I got rid of the flags. It's all good. And then I shift before the storm so I can go back later, and I burst down the storm. From here on out, it is really simple. I go ahead and stasis the 3 front towers on Island 3. I rewind, and then it's just easy. It's easy to destroy the rest of the base because there's not much left. The defenders gave up and they quit. So instead of analyzing the rest of the run, let's just do a quick recap. Temporal anomaly, or shifting and rewinding, is going to be your very best friend when you don't have rage and you need to salvage your run, because you add a waypoint to go back to regenerate rage. It's super helpful. Locking down towers is also super important because it makes things way easier later on. Oh my god, there's a mouse. I had to stop the last voiceover because I could feel a scream coming. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to Hauhezen. It's kind of cute though. Okay, sorry. Back to Hauhezen. So, locking down towers is gonna be your best friend as well because you don't have to worry about them. You don't have to worry about destroying them. And you can just leave them be if it comes down to it. So overall, just don't worry too much about destroying towers with Zen as you usually would, and just worry about surviving, getting through the base. Leave things if you need to. It's okay. You can use another dragon to clean up. No big deal. Unless it's Atlas, but this isn't Atlas. Now that we're done with Zen, we can move on to the next run that features salvaging the run with Naja. I'm not really going to analyze this run much because I've done a better analysis in my Naja defended gameplay video. Go check it out if you haven't already. And Naja generally is a lot simpler to salvage stuff with because it's not as rage intensive as Zen in my opinion. You have a spell, Mark of Tribute, that just regenerates rage for you, so it's okay. And in this run I got lucky and took out the key towers or the problematic towers before I died, so I really didn't have to deal with much on Island 6 when I started. And then on mid-long I took out the problematic towers as I highlighted before in my defended gameplay Naja video. But just don't do what I did with the storm on Island 5. Or like trying to double spot the mage and the flag, and you'll be fine. It's okay. Naja isn't that bad to deal with. The aim of this run is more to highlight Naja's viability still and to reiterate points that I have talked about before in my defended Naja gameplay video. And overall for Naja, the top tip would be to make use of Mark of Tribute if you're trying to salvage a run, because that'll give you back your rage and then it'll be easy and it'll be like you're leading with Naja because you'll have plenty of rage. Overall, runs are salvageable. Even if you don't have much to work with, just use your head and figure out how you can go about saving the run on the fly. Stay calm. It's okay. You can get somewhere if you just stay calm, pretty much. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as usual, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, spread it all around. Let me know what you guys thought of this video down below. Let me know what you like to see. And once again, I'll try to be more consistent with videos. I'm sorry, it's just too much stuff going on, so I don't always have the time to sit down and edit stuff in one go, but I will try to. Now, what can you expect on the channel soon-ish? The next video will probably be something that has to do with breeding, since we will most likely have that next week. It'll be a kind of little tips and tricks video for research eggs. Make sure to check it out. I should have it out before breeding, hopefully. And other than that, I will have more how to fly Zen videos with different styles, pretty much, because I can think of a few. And yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. Stay safe, fly high, and I'll see you guys in the next video.